Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, the last run. Oh, you know, not all rerolls can be good, but I'm excited. I'm excited, because Judas is good, and what's in our first room here? Ooh. Ooh. R, A, 8X, Madonna, Y, 7, N, C, you wanna. Okay, maybe 20 years ago. We're gonna take Satanic Bible. Check this shit out. We're gonna walk into our curse room so we can go to it. Pop that bad boy open. Oh! Snap! Let me think about this one for a minute. Okay, yeah, let's just... This has been a very, very unusual start. You should play this seed. You might have a different experience to me. Why am I sticking with Book of Belial? Guaranteed... Deal with the devil payouts. Sorry, I needed to use all my brain energy there. And still fucked it up. That's okay, though. Guaranteed deal with the devil payouts. I like its active effect better than Satanic Bible, even though Satanic Bible is great. Why did I get rid of my HP? That's a very good question that I don't necessarily have a great answer for. This layout of this floor is confusing me. But my hope is that we'll be able to pick up some HP on this floor or the next floor, thereby making our deal with the devil actually useful and not completely screwed by the fact that I have, like, blue baby starting HP right now. I hate these rooms. Just get the fucking spiders out. Get the spiders in there. That's not it? Oh, there's one more freaking spider back here. And, oh my god. There's like 4 little spidey holes here. I swear to fucking god. Those spiders, they don't come out normally. They pop out and they can do like 7 moves in the meantime. So I'm down on HP right now, but I'm Judas. We're guaranteed to deal with the devil. You know, 1-9 lives puts it all back. The pact pretty much puts it all back if it doesn't kill us. Puts us all backed. Plus we have Book of Belial. I'm not being facetious here. I'm not really nervous about this run. Even if we end up fighting the Haunt, it's not a big deal. We're also 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, despite having not encountered a single deal with the devil thus far. Alright, time to put our money where our mouth is. I was hoping we wouldn't fight the Haunt. For everything I say about the Haunt not being so hard, he is still the hardest boss in this pool. No question about it. That was a great shot. He, like, anticipated where I was going to be. This has been a floor of extreme good luck and extreme bad luck. Well, you know, you could argue some of that bad luck is bad play. But, I wouldn't. A little biased, perhaps. That's okay. Jesus juices. This is great. So we're guaranteed to deal with the devil for multiple reasons on the next floor. In hindsight, would probably rather have 1 red HP than 1 black and 1 half blue. But we might actually just be dead if we hadn't done what we did. Plus, we got the Guppy item and we used it. And I'm very glad I went into that curse room because it was... Certainly, if nothing else, this has started out as a very unusual run, which I think is really cool. Now, we've doubled our HP. Not only have we doubled our HP, actually, but we've put ourselves in a position where we can pick up a deal with the devil. If there were red chests in there, I would have been pretty stoked. You know what? Why wouldn't I use Book of Belial in this room? We're going to be fighting 2 bosses. It's going to be harder than the room in the boss room where we're going to be fighting 1 boss. From exactly the same pool. It seems like I would be a fool to not realize that it's cool to use your Book of Belial. Doesn't really work. Especially considering I always forget that the second wave we fight is Gurglings, who are annoying as hell, but with Book of Belial, they only take like 4 hits. Sweet. Keys, please. Well, I'm happy about that. You know, having more bombs is always nice, because we can get another Tinted Rock here. That one gave us another Spirit Heart. We're actually approaching 2 Deal with the Devil territory, which is interesting. Curse of the Maze. I love Curse of the Maze, man. Just the ultimate fuck you to people with bad senses of direction to begin with. Yep. That's probably the first time I've ever just been pushed into the corner by those guys. Am I going to... I mean, I'm going to go... I'm going to go to our curse room. Oh my god, these fucking spiders though, dog. I am just gonna wait and see how our HP kind of holds up. You know, I'd rather fight our boss first and have the HP necessary to get a deal with the devil. Offhand, I don't see any Tinted Rocks here. Probably save the rest of our bombs to see if there are Tinted Rocks rather than using them to blow up pots or try to find a secret room. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. One of the ideals for me here would be, okay, first off, yes, as always, an all stats upgrade like Halo or Magic Mushroom would be great from our boss fight. Assuming we don't get that, just give me an HP upgrade that I can trade immediately away for a high damage item. I love that with 1 heart you can get 2 heart deals. I hope they don't patch that out. Not that I have any reason to, you know, believe that they would, but that's such a good advantage. I'm so happy you don't have to worry about not being able to afford like a Mom's Knife or a Death's Touch or something like that. Speaking of which, I would love to have Death's Touch on this run. I've been saying it. Daddy Longlegs, great item. Very happy to have it. Totally fine fighting Pin here. Doesn't bother me at all. Alright, Daddy Longlegs. With 1 stomp, you could probably take off like 40% of Pin's HP. You're gonna have to actually hit though. And you might not have a chance here. Oh, that was good. We got a speed upgrade instead, so this could be a bit difficult. We have 2 Guppy items already. This gives us a chance to, you know, stay alive. I gotta try, even though it puts us so low on HP. I like to live dangerously, you know? Well, we're not going to that curse room anymore, that's for sure. Secret room should be here. Come on, like 1-up or something. Key? No? More bombs. I mean, it's good in a way, and not so good in other ways. So we're playing the Lost again. We can't take damage. I'm almost tempted to go into the curse room just see if, like, Guppy's head keeps, or Guppy's collar keeps us alive. I'm also gonna, with 2 bombs, we could find our second secret room. My first hunch is here. Oh, man. My second hunch is here. I'm going to assume that that would have found it. And I'm going to say that my third hunch is going to be right here. 2 secret rooms on the same location. Fudge. Well. Don't get hit. It's as simple as that, isn't it? I sacrificed maybe a great chance at this run for a chance to become Guppy in the future. Time is going to tell pretty quickly if that's an incredibly smart decision or an incredibly stupid decision. The great news is, and I don't use the G word lightly, but the great news is we have 2 keys and we have enough money to buy whatever we want in the shop. If we don't take damage on this room, we should be able to buy a Spirit Heart if it's for sale, which they always are. Well, not always, but often. I'm trying to employ the power of positive thinking here. Now, these enemies are annoying. No question about it. How annoying, though? Annoying enough to kill us? I don't think so. Probably. We're alive. The bomb's useful, too, if we find a Tinted Rock. Oh, snap! Okay. Now, you might be saying use this to get a 3rd level Meat Boy, but we don't need a 3rd level Meat Boy. We need a 4th level Meat Boy. And I don't believe that we can get like 2 horsemen by using Book of Revelations. I think you have to get it on the 1st floor. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but mostly right now I'm just incredibly excited. Incredibly excited to have gotten that many Spirit Hearts to keep us alive and give us a great chance to become Guppy, which is even better considering we also have Technology 2, which would give us an incredible amount of flies spawning. So everything's coming at Millhouse here. That was an exceptionally good library. Very happy for Bombs Are Key. That's another Bombs Are Key right there. Unfortunately, you know what? We'll buy this. That's fine. Blank card's in there. We should take Bombs Are Key with us. This run's very interesting thus far. If only that Book of Revelations had showed up a little earlier. Glad I bought that Spirit Heart. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to do exactly the same thing? I.e., pick up an item that nearly kills me just to give myself a little extra chance of winning? I don't like doing this, but I seem to like doing it because I keep taking damage. I'm gonna open it. We have Bombs Are Key anyway. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. I know that there was, like, blank card back there. Don't really care. Blank card is a great item, and actually one of my favorite new items in Rebirth, bar none. but I think we're better. As Judas, I want to be Judas. I want to have Book of Belial. Yeah, so we are going to get a cube of meat here. You know what? If we had gotten a cube of meat on our first floor, I would have taken Book of Revelations with us as well, just because the odds of us becoming 4th level Meat Boy go through the roof as a result of that, and man, I really could have used that luck, but that's okay. We got the bandages. Maybe, you know, through a miracle we can make this happen. I'm not trading 1 Spirit Heart, or sorry, 3 Spirit Hearts for 1 Spirit Heart, and we really want to keep Book of Belial with us, so we're going down to the next floor, rushing a little bit. That's okay. I would love to steal a free item from the boss rush room. It happens. I've done it a lot. Ball of bandages, I'm content with. This might have stopped us from taking a little bit of damage from those enemies who, you know, get right up in our face. Flies. Those large moving objects. You know the ones I'm talking about. The large moving objects. They came out with an album last year. It's their first one since 1998. Remember they did that track where they had their abs showing? And how does it feel? Guppy. Pandora's box. Ooh, stay away. Pandora's box on a 2nd level floor should be good, right? HP and 2 Spirit Hearts. That's fantastic. I like this a lot. I would say our Guppy dreams are becoming Guppy realities pretty soon. I would be amazed if we didn't make it happen. And making a Guppy run happen on a run with technology is awesome. Technology 2, sorry. Forget Me Now, I think, is bad. It's been showing up like crazy, but I do think that Forget Me Now is not a good item. Overrated item. I say it, I go off on Forget Me Now all the time. People think it's like this really like crazy silly item. Especially in Rebirth, it's not. When you got stuff like Undefined, D4, etc., etc. Yeah, we'll take Nun's Habit. And maybe we'll donate. Just to make sure that we get some cash banked here. We have been making pretty good progress on it. But yeah, you know, you trade your chances for future, like, craziness away for 1 crack at, like, getting an extra item room in shop. I actually think that Forget Me Now is a much better strategic item than it is a silly item. Not everybody might agree with that, but that's alright as well. I'd like to open this golden chest. That's fine too, though. You know, you got to admit that without a, the ability to, I would like to get that right now. Without the ability to see our HP, I'm a little bit nervous about snagging a deal with the devil, but we have at least 1 Spirit Heart, so I'm pretty confident that I can't bung this up bad enough to accidentally kill myself. Yes, the Guppy dream. It's a Guppy reality. It happened so early. GG, maybe. There's more HP. I'm gonna pop Bombs of Key, open this bad boy up. Oh! That's not that good. I just like making that, you know, the wombo combo. Oh. Oh! Up smash. Happy feet. Nah, it's okay. What about this one? Not as good. This is lovely. Although, you know what? Wait, why did we get so many flies when they died? That was very weird. Because my assumption is that maybe we don't generate flies from technology anymore? I know, like, there's something to do with, like, quote-unquote primary tiers with Guppy. Like, if you're because, oh, we have technology too, so only our actual individual tiers generate shots. Or generate flies, I should say. And, the laser beam doesn't generate flies. So we'll be looking to replace all this shit with Brimstone. If that works. It may not, admittedly. Here's a Bombs or Keep hill back there. I should probably get on, but also my motivation is at an all-time low now that we're incredibly strong. Bad trip is not really what I was looking for there. I'm pretty excited about these Deal with the Devil chances here, though. First things first. We're gonna have to fight Geddy. I took damage against Geddy. It doesn't really matter, it just makes me feel bad. I don't know, it seems like technology might be spawning flies. Just maybe I caught it at a bad time. I'm not totally sure. I should really look into it because I endeavor to become Guppy at all times, basically. More HP. We have at least 3 now. We'll totally take Abaddon. No question. Now our damage is going to be through the roof, and we owe it to ourselves. Basically, we owe it to Guppy. Now that it showed up, we've got to give it a good time. This could still be a good deal with the devil. We got to give it a good time, man. Which means that we've got to give it as many damage upgrades as possible, so they decide, hey, you know, this guy's like a pretty good dude. We should show up more often. Like, stop holding out on the Guppy items. This guy knows how to party. It's like a job interview or something. I don't know. What are those? Now, we can't really see what's going on here. You know what might make this run a little bit nicer? A trinket. Just spitballing here. A single trinket could be okay. Now, I'll admit, we do have 9 volts. Sorry, Nun's Habit. Wait, Nun's Habit, yeah. That was not a very smart decision on my part. So we should probably use Book of Belial a little bit more often. Doesn't really matter too much, though. I would hesitate to call this a completely one run yet, but there is definitely a very high percentage chance of this working out completely successfully. Abaddon, you would probably... I think you could rate Abaddon in the top 10 items in the game. Of course, it has... Goathead is kind of worthless for us, but it does allow us to get rid of our Book of Belial if we so choose. I didn't mean to open that. I would prefer to have that key to access our shop. So you know what? I'm going to go to our shop with our 1 key because I want to donate money to keep that progress going. Just got a tweet from Mathis. I see it here. That Northern Lion luck in his first Lost run. Yeah, it was really lucky how I didn't fucking get damaged at all, motherfucker. That was exceptionally lucky. Remember that time I, beat the Lost run? It was really easy because I got Holy Mantle and 9 lives and, Trinity Shield. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. You got Infamy, though. Nope. Didn't get Infamy. Just didn't get hit, Mathis. You want lessons sometimes, you can go back to the words of the immortal Khalees. I can teach you, but I have to charge. That guy. His jealousy knows no bounds. Alright, when I asked for a trinket, this is not really the one that I was thinking about, but at least you're paying attention. More keys? Man, no, not more keys. Skeleton key. Or Master of Unlocking. That would be an amazing trinket for us. In the meantime, though, I was talking about Abaddon. Yeah, I think you have to rate Abaddon top 10. It's situational, but it's also often free. Like, when it shows up, if you have 1 HP, you can pick up something plus Abaddon. It's like, oh, man. That could be good. It's like French fries in a combo meal, right? You're going to get the burger. Do you want fries with that? I might as well. It's going to cost basically the same. I'm realizing, by the way, that I did use my only key to go into the item room, so I may not be able to access the shop. But, in nicer news, I'm very glad that I did donate something on the last floor, because it's looking like I might not be able to donate anything on this floor because I'm an idiot. There's still some champions left. We're on hard mode. They're not guaranteed to drop anything. They might, though. He dropped a bomb. That's like the thing I need least right now. I like Liberty Caps there. We use Liberty Cap all the time. Let's do a run with the goat head. Goat hoof, I should say. We should have a goat transformation right now. We got head and hoof. Forgot we were on Depths XL, so I'm an idiot. There actually is another item room available to us as well. I would love to do boss rush, but we're just going to mostly focus on actually being able to get into our item room and our boss room. We should be able to beat both of the bosses in time, if we find them. So that's going to be our shop. Ooh, key? Yeah, that's going to be our shop. I don't know why I'm going to these bullshit rooms. I guess I'm trying to get another key. What an idiot. We could just buy one on our shop, you big dummy. Kind of hope we fight greed. Ah, there we go. Second key. So, item room hopefully available over here. You never know, though. I would like to be able to buy, like, a tarot card and teleport away. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, so let's just enjoy this. Certainly don't need the ladder. We're getting up there. Now, don't break. Thank you. 935. That's acceptable. Try to find our second item room. We're probably, like, still, like, more than... That was so bad. More than 10 runs away from actually filling up this donation machine. But we're getting there, you got to admit. You know what? What are we at? 1630. Sounds like I'm playing EU4, but ooh, we are going to come down to this big room. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, and there's our bosses. I was nearly 100% confident that our bosses were going to be the upper path, so that might actually end up being where our item room is, sadly enough. I have to backtrack all the way up there again. We'll fight our first boss down here, though, because I might be able to get, like, a Book of Revelations charge in the meantime, maybe. Wait. Why is the first boss big? Are we going to fight Mom in, like, addition to another boss at the same time? Alright, this is fine. Very confusing floor. Hey, the D6. You know what? Let's take it. We're gonna get deals with the devil anyway as a result of the goat head. We're missing out on the damage bonus, and that's about it. I don't think this is that bad. You're still alive? That was surprising to me. Okay, so Blood Clot is a gimme. And I love how I said, like, when I'm Judas, just let me play this Judas game. And then immediately I'm like, oh, you're gonna give me Isaac's starting item? Lovely. I chose not to reroll Book of Belial because I would rather perhaps reroll the boss room items, or the boss rush items, I should say, or the devil items. It's a very fast run here. I'm having a good time. We're gonna take the Polaroid, as we often do, always do. Same difference. Do we know these? No. I'm gonna take one with me on the off chance that it's like a telepills. Cursed Eye, attack. So none of those are. You know what? Never mind. One of these is awesome. We have Nun's Habit. Okay. Maybe we can teleport out. I'm gonna take Unicorn Stump. Oh, it's health up. I'm gonna take Unicorn Stump because I have Midas Touch. So once per room, more because we have 9 volt. Every time we get hit, we have a brief period of invincibility where we can run into everything and just turn it into coins. Unfortunately, what this means is that I should have rerolled our, oh, I should have killed Carrion Queen faster too. But I should have rerolled our Devil Room, but I can probably take the D6 back and do that, I think. I don't want to risk it though. You know what, we're not going to risk it. We're just going to stick with what we got. And for now, I'm hoping not to take damage here, so I'm thinking I'll just try to use Unicorn Stump on some of our difficult waves. Certainly this run is a lot different than it was when I started it, but hey, that's the fun of Isaac, man. This is a very weird run that has turned out very nicely for us. I like this. We'll attack an enemy on one side, and then we'll let our flies take care of the riffraff on the other side. Hopefully we don't have to reroll our other item, because I don't want to have to reroll Unicorn Stump at the same time. What a very strange run we have going on here. Loki's still alive? Like, our damage by itself is not great. And our fly damage is not great either. But the fact that we have Fear Shot means that, you know, Fear Shot plus Technology too, no enemies are getting close to me. They all want to stay away. Now, the real power in what we've got going on in our combination here is not going to become apparent until we start to handle each individual room. Like, we're going to be at our weakest in rooms exactly like this. Rooms that they take a long time and have a lot of enemies. Not necessarily a lot of enemies, but we're going to be at our strongest, as you will see, on individual rooms, or like smaller individual rooms. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be Legend, wait for it, Darical. It's good. Chubb is going to go down. It's been a very, like, relaxing boss rush here. I've gotten fairly tired of doing boss rush, but I'll be real with you. It is worth doing boss rush for the synergy on this one because it's going to be so much fun. You know, my #1 priority almost always is to just get, you know, interesting and absurd runs. It also, like, because we got that HP upgrade, we have permanent Polaroid invincibility because we haven't filled it up yet. If we can go without filling it up, every time we get hit, we'll automatically get a full charge of our Unicorn Stump. That was really dumb. And we'll get Midas Touch to be able to work just by, you know, running into enemies directly, I think. You know what? Yeah, you lost your chance. Just keep that enemy there, and then, okay. Pin and Widow should be, like, the easiest wave for us. Also a great name for a new sitcom coming this fall to ABC. It's Pin and Widow! Her husband died in a car accident. He's a bacterial infection, parasitic infection. Sorry, not bacterial. That's okay. Mistakes happen. Oh, fudge, you bloat. So I'm thinking we maybe, like, put a bomb down here. There we go. Was that bomb worth the limited time that we're gonna save? Yeah, well, sure, why not, right? I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Is that our last wave before the Horseman? I think it is. Hey, and with you deceased now, Horseman? Yeah, it's not so bad. Look, it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but Unicorn Stump, Midas Touch is a cool combo. I'm sorry to the D6. I really should have rerolled the Deal with the Devil, but I was like, we could reroll Boss Rush instead. Would have probably preferred to reroll the Deal with the Devil. And we might still be able to. I'm not sure, though, because Boss Rush might not stay open. In any case, it's best for us to use, to take Unicorn Stump out in case Boss Rush doesn't stay open. If it does, hey, no skin off my skin zone. There we go, that was good. Where's my war at? There you are. He's in a weird position right now. There's no more area over there, my friend. You're stuck. Final wave. Fights. Come on, like Brimmy Brimstone. Just gimme Brimstone. We generate such high damage flies. It would be lovely. Actually, Mom's Knife would be a lot better for us. Not that we need to get into that level of theory crafting, probably, but because we could actually have the knife out while we have Midas Touch, so we would be invincible and actually able to deal some damage. One thing's for sure, we didn't want Butterbean. Okay, so yes, the deal stays open. We don't want any of those, though, unless, I don't even know what this could be. Bad gas, explosive diarrhea. The boss rush room closes, so we made the right decision there. Well, we made the right decision in not taking D6 with us, although we could have gotten Brimstone or Mom's Knife there. I really wanted to keep what we had going on. So this is where we're going to start to see the value of Midas Touch and Unicorn Stump. Sadly, we didn't quite get what I wanted out of that, but you probably saw with the, the writing on the wall with what I was trying to do. Well, this room is unfortunately just not very worthwhile. The bad thing about... Oh, we can fly, right. The bad thing about Midas Touch, Unicorn Stump, we can't shoot while we're using the Unicorn Stump. We have an orbital that will still work for us, but we'd really need like Mom's Knife or something to make that work better. Or Sacrificial Dagger would be great as well. You know, any kind of offensive orbital. Or Blue Baby's Only Friend, stuff like that. We really should avoid picking up HP because we want the permanent Polaroid invincibility to also charge up. I don't know if this is... Do I have to really do the conga line here? That was weird. That one might have been better served just using technology. You live and you learn, though. In the meantime, I'm enjoying this. I do wish that maybe we did a little bit more damage per hit. Like, it is a little annoying. You know what would be great with this is, like, flat penny, considering we have Guppy's tail. A lot of enemies die in one hit. A lot of them surprisingly resilient, sadly. Pin? Double pin. Well, it's really good against enemies like this, obviously, that have some advanced invulnerability most of the time. We are picking up something ridiculous like 13, 14 cents per room. This one was a little bit on the higher side. Oh, gurglings. Sweet gurglings. Where have you gone wrong? Mama Gertie. That was not smart damage. We should have a very good deal with the devil chance. We have goat head, so we have 100%. Just realized. And we got Death's Touch, which we absolutely have to go for. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Might want to stack up those HP upgrades now that I think about it. Bombs are key. Yes. Health up. Yes. Health up. No, that's bad gas. Explosive diarrhea. Explosive diarrhea. Well, let's go back for that other health upgrade. I do think we've come to the point where our invincibility is less important than the than just our sheer raw amount of HP. Got a key back for it. We don't want to open all these golden chests because we are going to spawn a lot of golden chests on the chest, which we will now be able to open. Oh, no. I mean, it's not the end of the world here, but I would rather not do this. Yeah, this is what we want, and then we'll pick that. And we will, as long as they keep giving us keys, we'll keep opening them up. And that one did, fit the prophecy there. This one should be easy enough. Almost got me. There's the health upgrade in here, right? That's bad gas. This must be health up there. Health down? I don't think so, mister. That one did not give us a key, but it gave us Mom's Pearl, which is probably a much better choice for us. So let's move along here. This is a weird run. I'll be the first to tell you that. This is not what your item composition normally looks like after playing as Judas for like nearly an hour, but hey, here we are. Explosive Diarrhea is probably better, because we can put down Explosive Diarrhea, then use Unicorn Stump. I don't know. Against a really high damage enemy, that might do enough. Just gonna play this guy once. We could use Unicorn Stump and do it again, but want to save Unicorn Stump for like offensive purposes. So we'll try to take out the easy... Ooh, that was really good. Try to take out the easy enemies this way. You know what? Since we have so many penetrative shots, I think Unicorn Stump is the right choice here. And oh, we were going to finish it anyway. Alright. Easy enough. Picked up 2 Spirit Hearts there, which is actually really, really lucky. This might become one of those runs where we have to min-max like a little bit more than I'm normally comfortable with just to make something happen. IV bag, whatever. We don't even need to pick it up or worry about it at all. So as good as we're doing from a damage perspective, it is in my best interest to use Unicorn Stump as much as possible. At the very least, it guarantees me killing like 30-40% of a room before we have to get down to any, you know, dirty business here. Okay. Yeah, we'd be stupid not to. And it helps, you know, if we can focus on the most difficult enemies as well. Now, the thing is, we are, like, you know, we're Guppy. Unfortunately, we're not really generating any flies from the result of our endeavors, but it's hard to complain about that when we don't really need to generate any flies as a result of our endeavors. You know what would actually be amazing with this is, well, we wouldn't be able to hold on to it forever, but D20, man. Oh, that's bullshit. I froze them in an invulnerable position. And then I took some damage. Here we go. At least I got in there for free. Well, we can fly, so it was going to be free regardless. Should have used Unicorn Stump on the way out. Thank God for that money. Bombs are key. No, thank you. But maybe at some point in the future, that'll become a little bit more relevant. It is nice to have a few flies with me as kind of like an, you know, augmentation or enhancer of the amount of damage we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate the black card there anyway. And that bomb might become a key eventually if we need it, so it's not a major loss. Really? If I took damage there, I would have been mad. Should have caught him earlier, but still. Oh, we'll go back for that tarot card. Absolutely. I have a hard time, you know, even though our HP is not incredible, I have a hard time imagining anything killing us here. You know, maybe not ever, but in the near future at least. Like, pretty much every room, it's like having a Tammy's Head Brimstone combination. We just walk in, kill everything, and, you know, life's good, basically. We're against Mom's Heart here? Yeah, we're against Mom's Heart here. And that is gonna do it, apparently. I don't know why it's so much easier to kill some enemies than others like this. Like, Mom's Heart was way easier to kill than, like, a room full of 8 spiders or something. Maybe not. Curse of the Maze. I don't even like corn. That is a curse. Good. Thank God for that quarter. Otherwise, I don't know what we'd do with ourselves here. Oh, enemies that are a little annoying become a lot less so when we can just freeze them in place. It's a health downgrade. I mean, I understand the possible value of it. We're not going to do it, though. What about this? 2 keys for this. Well, 1 key, because we got 1 back. Hopefully that door is still unlocked. It's a 3. That re-rolls, like, all the stuff on the ground, right? Well, in that case, let's pop this open. I'm going to take the key. Don't really want Callus. We'll pop this open. Didn't re-roll Infamy. Hierophant's great, though. We'll take Infamy with us. Infamy's not that bad. Starting to get a little wary about opening so many of these without our bombs or key pill. That'll probably be the last one. For now, at least. Oh, another Spirit Heart coming our way. And yeah, this is like I've talked about this kind of synergy before. But this is only like the 2nd time I think I've had it over the course of the video series, which is cool, because I really, really like Midas Touch plus Unicorn Stump. It's not like there's any other kind of permutation that really works with it. But like, you know, Turdy Touch Unicorn Stump also works with it. That's about it. That I can think of, at least. But, you know, Unicorn Stump plus Orbitals in general is a pretty deadly combination. Poison Touch can also be helpful, but it's a little bit slower working. Alright, down to the next floor, and this should be a little bit of a victory lap for us here. Should be pretty easy. Didn't forget to drop the left hand. Tech 0.5, anti-grab. Proptosis, so good. I don't even know how anti-grab is going to work here. Probably just doesn't work at all. Oh, it does. We just got to, like, we got to tap shoot. I'll take Tech 0.5. I'll take Speedball. I don't really care. Let's do it. I mean, I think that's the kind of the appropriate reaction is, like, let's not worry about how these items affect us that much. Let's just have some fun because we're very, very strong right now. It's working out pretty well. I'm trying to make sure that the bandage gets its chance to do its due diligence. We need to tap shoot because if we're shooting, because the sights get smaller as time goes on thanks to proptosis, unfortunately. What is that, like 80 cents? My counting is probably not that good, okay? Don't hold that against me. Charm of the Vampire is unlikely to be worthwhile for us. That was actually a very dumb decision on my part there. Because now I don't have Unicorn Stump for this room, but there's a testament to how much damage we're doing anyway, even if we're not using Unicorn Stump. Celtic Cross. Occasional extra invincibility. Can't be too mad about it. Good, 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 good. And our key situation's holding up just fine. Don't need to keep the overlay up anymore, I'd say. I love when you do so much damage to an enemy so quickly that when it dies, like, the health actually pops up a little bit. Because it's like, oh, you overkilled the shit out of that guy. I do not care about Yum Heart. Loving the music here. I bet you are, too. Might as well take that. Ruka, what's something you didn't like being up on the dresser anymore? Oh, is it too high up for you? Who are you, Tal Bachman? She's so high above me. She's so lovely. Maybe you're just getting a good MySpace angle, dog. You ever think about that? Almost took some unacceptable damage there. Just kind of bounce back and forth between them here. A little brownie in motion, as I like to call it. Sure, Peeper's Eye, bounce around. I still like you more than Nearsighted Friend, which I think is just a pile of garbage, basically. More chests, please. Well, this has been one of the more fun runs in a long time. Even if I've had this synergy before in the past, I really like getting it in the future as well. And in the present, which is what we're still in right now, if I remember correctly. Don't even try it, bro. Oh, that's really bad. That's just a sad story right there. Calcified your shit like Ernest Scared Stupid. Alright. Finally. Our final item, pills. Come on now. What is this, last run? Explosive diarrhea? I don't even remember what our other pill was. It don't matter. Blue Baby will not die before we lose out on our Midas Touch invincibility, but it did get pretty close. Also, when we our shots actually do like a lot of damage, and the flies don't hurt either. The flies don't hurt either. Alright, thanks for watching that one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.